Yeah, you're boring.
No, that's not right.
Iain Lee.
Iain Lee.
Absolute
Radio.
Are you ever gonna finish? Iain Lee's an idiot. How many times have you been in the toilet?
I read the news today, oh boy.
You're not modest, are you? I'd love to bust the crap out of him one day.
Absolute Radio. You wanted the best, you got the best. I've seen the Beatles are still going. Listen, shh, they're still going. How is that possible? It's like infinite Beatles. I've received an email that's implied that I may be interviewing Kiss on March the 2nd. It doesn't say anything specific, but there is the hidden implication on March the 2nd I might be interviewing Kiss. I don't know if that's true or not. I'd have to go to a dirty place to do it, though, and I'm at a place that I'm scared to go. More on that at another point. The podcasts are up now, aren't they, Brian? I believe there's a problem and they're all good.
You know what happened? We ran out of space.
Jeez, where? On the
You were
internet?
talking too much, yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, crikey.
No, we ran out of space. The computer that records it automatically ran out of space, so we had to add, like, an extra bit to it.
Bloody computers. Supposed to make our lives... Anyway, stop emailing me. It wasn't Brian's fault. It was the computer's fault. If you hadn't been here, it would have been Eloise getting the abuse. Someone has to get the abuse, Brian, and luckily you shielded it from me today, so well done you. Let's see what line 1 wants. Yes, line 1?
Oh, Iain, I just wanted to say, I thought you've been unashamedly cussed on your TV show. You were brilliant. You were amazing. I thought when people were cussing you, they need to shut up.
You mean the comedy sensation that is The Persuasion is so popular?
Well, I was just going to say to you, I thought they thought no one else could play Del Boy, but you were the best Del Boy.
He's lost me there. Right. So I had no idea what was going on there. So the podcasts from yesterday should be up and indeed running. You can get them from the iTunes. You can get them from the Absolute Radio website and all that garbage. I have actually got stuff for tonight's show. I feel I've been a bit lacklustre this week, Brian. I've been
I like it. No,
but I've come with a full pouch today, so that when you have a meeting with Mr. Grace next week, which I'm sure you will, and he says, so Iain Lee, what does he get up to before the show? You can say, well, on Thursdays he gets up to a lot. I've got that much stuff.
That's like almost a piece of A4.
Well, it's 3 lines. So at 11:20, or just thereabouts. We have Malachi and Ethan Nicole, I believe their last name is, who are responsible for the wonderful, wonderful Axe Cop. Go to www.axecop.com. It's mental, right? It's this comic strip, like a comic book, that's drawn by now which one's which? It's drawn by Ethan, who's the 29-year-old, but written by his 5-year-old brother, Malachi. And it is mental. It could only come from the mind of a 5-year-old, because I have a nephew who's going to be 5 in March, and their thinking is just insane. And hopefully, if the wind is blowing in the right direction, we'll have them both on the line at 11:20 or thereabouts. Yes, line 1.
Oh, yeah, I mean, the way you played Del Boy,
yes.
It was amazing. You'd have thought it was David Jason himself.
Okay, I'm not got a clue what he's going on about there.
I think he's referring to the Rock and Chips.
Rock and Chips, the prequel.
Yes.
The prequel to... I don't like all this prequels nonsense.
Do you know why I don't like prequels? It's because you know what's going to happen.
Yeah, you know where it's going to go.
Yeah.
So don't bother.
Exactly.
Give us something else. Give us something new. Is the thrust. Anyway, tonight we are asking, and when I asked this question, we did this in the podcast intros and outros, which can be a little bit mucky from time to time. I re-recorded the podcast intro. I think it was too mucky. So I re-recorded...
too mucky.
I think it was. So I re-recorded a censored version. But, I mean, this question comes from a good place in my heart, OK? I don't want any smut from you lot. But what stains have you got on your clothing right now? We're playing stain poker, and I don't want anything pantage, but we are playing stain poker. I tell you why. I've got pizza on my shirt. I was having pizza at 8:30, and it's only a tiny bit, but it means I could have worn this shirt all weekend. I could have got away with this shirt all weekend. I'm wearing a T-shirt underneath it, so it won't...
Doesn't count.
Doesn't count. It's not touching my flesh. You see, it's touching a T-shirt. Couldn't wear... Hang on a second. Yes, line 1, you're on the wireless.
What if God was one of us? There's a stranger on the bus.
Yeah, it would be strange, wouldn't it? I couldn't wear the T-shirt again, although I'm sleeping in it, and I could technically get up from bed after sleeping in this T-shirt and go to the gym in it tomorrow.
Again, doesn't count, you're right.
Doesn't count. But the shirt now can no longer be washed. So, we are playing stain poker. I have a light blue shirt on, and in the bottom left corner by the privates, I have a pizza stain. 0330 123 1215. What stains have you got on your clothing right now? Also, you know song titles? You can get those if you want, Brian. I'll talk to the listener. You know song titles? They're good, aren't they? Yeah, they're good, aren't they? Because they kind of give you an idea what the song's about. Maybe the line, that phrase that's in the song title might pop up in the song somewhere, and you're looking out for it, aren't you? Yeah? You're looking out for it, so when it comes up, you go, oh, that's the song title. It's familiar. That's good, that is. I like that. Some song titles, they don't pop up in the song, do they? And it's like, oh, I've listened to the whole song. I've not heard the song title. What? How? They're mysterious. Some song titles have brackets, and I don't like song titles with brackets. It is pointless. Most of them are grammatically incorrect. You wouldn't use a bracket in situation. You'd probably use a semicolon at best. So it's pointless putting it in a bracket. I tell you why. There's a poster for a new Robert De Niro film that looks like utter cack to me. It's him sitting on a bench. That's all I know about it. Robert De Niro sits on a bench. Pony. Had it been made in the 70s, would have been good. Made in the 21st century, rubbish. But I was looking at the poster, and it says featuring the new single from Paul McCartney, I Want to Come Home. Nice song title. You kind of know where it's coming. You got it's full of heartfelt emotion. Except, I want to is in brackets. So the song title is brackets. I want to close brackets. Come home. What's the point of the brackets? Are you coming home? Do you want to come home? Are you asking her to come home? Who's coming home? And at what time so I can get their dinner ready, please? 0330 123 1215. Song titles with brackets. What's the point? Can you phone up and tell me song titles with brackets, and we'll try and deconstruct them? 0330 123 1215 is the telephone number. I have other stuff. So yes, for the last 3 days, I've brought nothing to the party, but tonight I've bought a huge 6-pack of beer and a bottle of screw-top wine as well. So I win. Let's go to Verinda. Good evening, Verinda.
Evening.
Good evening. Hey. Have you been booted off Facebook yet?
Don't think so.
Okay, just go gently.
You pay way too much attention to detail.
In what respect? Well, for example, the detail that you're an idiot.
No, about this bracket thing.
Okay, go on.
Yeah, I mean, you just, if you want a CD, you just look at the what song it is, and that's it.
Yeah.
I don't care about the brackets. I don't care if it's a semicolon, whatever.
Can I ask, are you whispering because your mum's asleep?
No.
Is she next door?
No.
Okay, why are you whispering then?
Okay, I'm speaking normally, aren't I?
No, you're not. You know you're not. You're whispering. Is your mum around? She is, isn't she?
Yeah, but
his mum doesn't know that he phones at radio stations. It's brilliant. Okay, so you've got to keep quiet because of your mum. Okay, that's fair enough, Vinny.
Yeah.
But be man enough to admit that.
Okay, I admit it.
Well, go on then. Admit it.
I'm scared that my mum's going to hear.
Oh, well done. Okay, you've gained a tiny 0.6% of respect from me there, Verinda.
All right.
Yes.
So this bracket thing. I mean, so what? Okay.
Oh, hang on, Vinny. Jeffrey wants to talk to you. Jeffrey, you're through to Vinny.
Vinny, as your father, Vinny, I must tell you, I'm ashamed of what you are doing to yourself.
Right.
Why do you not calm down and get a normal, sensible job, as I've told you many times? You can become a solicitor or a doctor. why do you not try these things? I've told you, Vinny. I've told you that is a waste of respect.
Yeah. All right,
Why do you...
Yeah, thanks for that. Right, so, Vinny, yes. What was... there was a thread to your call somewhere, and I've missed it.
Yeah, basically, I think you pay way too much attention with this back issue, all right?
Okay.
Another thing, about a year ago now, you said that ITV is going. You lied.
I did lie, yes. I seem to remember saying that ITV was going... I did say that ITV were going bankrupt, didn't I? Was going to close down.
Yeah.
You're
a liar.
I lied, yes. I've forgotten that. I said they had like 3 weeks left.
Yeah.
And it was going to close down. So, I'm sorry, Vinny. Does that disappoint you that ITV is still functioning?
Not really.
Because you like Emmerdale, don't you?
I like Loose Women.
So do I, but we're talking about IT. Oh, you mean the television show Loose Women?
Yeah.
It is good. Who's your favourite woman on Loose Women?
Carol
McGiffin. Yeah, you can't go wrong with Carol McGiffin.
Yeah.
Wonderful lady. Vinny, have you got any stains on your clothing at the moment?
Yeah, I've got some crumbs on my jumper.
No, good luck with line 3, by the way, Brian. You're about to enter a whole scary world.
Okay, well, you put my mic down.
Yes, okay.
What, is it Andre?
No, it's not. It's Sarah from Kensington.
Yeah.
Crumbs aren't stains. You can brush crumbs off.
Yeah. Oh, I think I've got a toothpaste stain on the t-shirt underneath.
You think it's toothpaste, do you?
What?
You think it's toothpaste, do you?
Yeah. Anyway, I have to say congratulations to Absolute. They're getting football matches on.
Yeah, they are getting football matches on. Not the good ones. I'm joking, of course. They are getting football matches. That'll be good, wouldn't it? You like football, don't you?
Yeah, so they're getting a lot of money, aren't they?
Well, I don't know how it works. I just read it on Digital Spy like you did.
Vinny?
Yeah. So you probably get a lot of money because Absolute are getting money.
Yeah, that's right. I get shoved the money Absolute get. Brian, you want to speak to
Yeah, Vinny, we haven't actually hired any commentators yet. You any good at commentating?
I thought I was playing.
No, well, Vinny's the captain of my five-a-side team, which will be taking on the breakfast team. Vinny, imagine you're watching a football match now.
Yeah.
And give us a little bit of commentary, okay?
Okay. It's Vinny on the ball. He passes one player. He passes two players. He knocks the other guy down. Smash! Top corner. 1-0.
So, give me this right. You were commentating on a football match that you were playing in.
Yeah.
That is messed up, man. That is And also, if you were going to get a commentator's job, you don't hear, like, commentators whispering because their mum's in the room next door having a sleep, Vinny.
Yeah. How about Rob Burnett doing the commentary?
No, how about you growing up, for goodness sakes? Busy on the phones this evening. Do feel free to call in. We will have the creators of Axe Cop after Paolo Nutini.
No, that's not right.
Iain Lee. Iain Lee.
Absolute
Radio.
Now, I'm genuinely very excited. We've been spoilt with guests this week. Mickey Dolenz from the Monkees yesterday. It was like meeting God himself. And hopefully he's going to come back in a few weeks. Neil Innes from the Rattles and the Bonzos and Monty Python and all those things coming in next week. But now, I'm very, very excited. A few weeks ago on the Facebook page, facebook.com/Iain Lee Show, someone posted a page of this mysterious and spooky and very, very weird comic strip called Axe Cop, which I'd never, ever heard of before. And I followed the link. And basically, it's written by a 5-year-old and then drawn by his 29-year-old brother. I wasn't sure if it was genuine or not. It looked a little bit too clever for my liking, so I investigated. It turns out it's absolutely genuine. It's the funniest thing ever. It's brilliant. AxeCop.com. And I have the creators and the writers of Axe Cop. Ethan, are you there, sir?
I'm here.
Live from California, and I think, and we've not spoken, we've just got him through. Malachi, are you there?
Yep.
Hey, Malachi.
Hey, Ethan.
Hey, Malachi.
Hey, this is very exciting. Now, there's a slight time delay because you're both in the United States. Ethan, I'm going to start with you. How, why, and when did this come about?
I was.
Do you want to go first, Malachi?
Yeah, go ahead.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Whose birthday is it?
Your birthday.
Whose birthday is it, Malachi?
What?
Is it Ethan's birthday?
No.
Yes. No, yours.
That's yours.
Is it your birthday, Malachi?
No.
It's not my birthday. My birthday's not until June.
Mine until March 6th.
When are you 6, Malachi?
On March 6th.
Okay.
March.
That's almost his birthday, yeah.
March
Sorry, it's your birthday in March.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, shall we...
the 6th day in March.
Do you want us to sing happy birthday to you now?
So I'm singing happy birthday to Ethan.
Oh, well, Malachi, let's all sing happy birthday to Ethan. Why don't we?
Yeah.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Ethan. Happy birthday to you. When is your birthday, Ethan?
All right. Mine's at the end of August, so I'll save that up.
And Malachi, you're coping brilliantly with the slight delay we have in the line. Okay, well, Malachi, how did you come up with the idea for Axe Cop?
Oh.
No, listen.
We may be losing it. I suspect that's Dad in the background.
He keeps getting asked these questions.
On Christmas,
Yes?
I always ask him when he comes over to play with me and plays dinosaurs. Then, the time I gave him my recorder and said, I'm Axe Cop. And, right, Ethan?
Yep, that's right.
And he said, I want to be Axe. I want the axe. Right, Ethan?
Is that right, Ethan?
Yep, that is right.
Okay.
Yeah, he had his toy axe, and he said, "Want to play Axe Cop?" And I go, "Okay."
And I gave him the axe. So he's Axe Cop, and I have the recorder.
Okay. So where did Flute Cop come from then?
Oh, he was his friend and his brother.
Okay.
His friend brother.
We just called the recorder a flute. It's just easier that way.
I see. And of course, I've just read the prequel. They were brothers, but they got bumped on the head, didn't they? So they forgot that they were brothers.
Yeah.
And
then they became cops.
They became cops.
Brother friends.
Okay, now listen. The question on everyone's lips, Malachi, how exactly did Flute Cop become Dinosaur Soldier?
He gets dinosaur blood on him.
Okay. That would
Right,
explain.
Ethan?
That's right. Yeah, there's that blood. It gets all over him and transforms.
But at least you've got somewhere to hide the explosives in the dinosaur's head. Oh, man.
You are so funny.
Malachi, you're brilliant, man. You're brilliant. Ethan.
Yeah.
This is the most fun I've had in ages. Thank you so much for this. When did you realise that Malachi was giving you a brilliant story that you could kind of draw and animate and put together?
Well, I always loved like Calvin and Hobbes, you know, when they'd take a kid's mind and make, you know, kind of draw like a real scenario, what's going on in there, you know? And so when he started talking about Axe Cop, I immediately started thinking about like a real serious cop with a mustache and aviator shades, you know, doing everything he was saying.
Yeah.
Fighting dinosaurs and stuff.
Yeah. It is. Now listen, it is the most mental...
Bring it on, dude. Bring it on.
Bring it on, dude. Bring it on, dude. Oh, man, I want Malachi to have his own radio show as well.
You in the face.
I don't want to fight now, no.
Sorry, I just did it on the face. I smacked you in
Okay, well, that's fine. That's fair enough.
Through the phone to
Yes.
out of your phone all the way, through your phone all the way to my phone, through my phone to your phone and hit you. And
Hey, Malachi, do you know what country I'm in?
I punched you in the nose hard.
Yes.
He punched you through the phone.
Make it bleed.
No, don't make the phone bleed.
We don't want blood.
Ethan, I hope you're writing this down. This is obviously the next instalment of Axe Cop.
Yeah, obviously the phone punch.
I am going to kill you. Not funny.
Sorry, Malachi. I wasn't laughing at that. I was laughing at something else. I remembered a joke from yesterday. Malachi, how long does it take you to write the stories?
I just thought of it. Ow.
Are you okay?
Yes.
Are you bleeding?
No.
Good. That would be bad. So you're okay? how long does it take you to write the stories?
Lots of days.
Yeah. And is it hard work?
I want to do 100.
100 Axe Cops?
Billion.
100 billion.
A billion.
We're brilliant.
Well, let's Ethan, how long does it take you to draw one Axe Cop, and then we'll times that by a billion?
Drawing it takes a long time
I bet it
compared to
does.
writing it, yeah.
I bet it does. Now, do you do comics?
I do, yeah. I was doing comics before.
What kind of stuff were you doing? Because you're brilliant. You're a brilliant artist. Isn't it? You know, it's
Thanks.
fantastic.
I mean, I specialize in humor. My other comics have been mainly humorous comics.
Yeah.
And, yeah. So,
You work for Cartoon Network.
yeah, I have a pilot option to Cartoon Network.
Oh, do you really?
Mm-hmm.
What for? For Axe Cop or something else?
No, it's this is before Axe Cop. It was the.
Oh.
It's kind of. It's actually. I don't know how much I can say about it. It's
Okay.
not real far along in development.
It's top secret.
It's kind of a ninja animal show.
Oh, this is brilliant, and I think that's the thing, because if you weren't a brilliant artist, I think it would be a cute idea that would get tiring after about 5 minutes. But sorry, Malachi, what was that?
The Moon Warriors will meet Axe Cop.
The Moon Warriors will eat Axe Cop.
They're going to meet him. Yeah, that's in the next episode. We're going to have the Moon Warriors meet Axe Cop.
When can we
new characters?
When can we new characters? When can we expect to see the new episode of Axe Cop on the website?
A new Ask Axe Cop will go up tomorrow.
Oh,
and
okay.
Then, a new episode will come up on Monday.
Okay, listen, man. I've got one complaint, Ethan.
Okay.
Why don't you send your T-shirts and your merchandise to the UK?
We do now.
Oh, do you now?
Yeah, the very first week we didn't have it worked out, but yeah, we ship anywhere now.
Oh
if you're willing
man!
to pay the price.
Then expect a big order from London tomorrow. Let me tell you that, my friend. I'm buying
We've
it.
had a lot of UK, yeah.
Ethan!
Yeah,
Malachi
no,
wants you. Go on.
What?
Ethan,
Yeah.
want to make action figures? Want to make toys of the Moon Warriors and Axe Cop?
Of course. Yeah, we'll have to work that out.
And Axe Cop.
Oh, this is the most fun. This is the most fun. And do you have a section which intrigued me? Ask Axe Cop.
Yeah.
Now,
Axe Cop online.
Yeah.
Wait, there's little baby
Okay.
shirts.
Yes.
Yep. You new baby shirts.
He's selling it, man. He's selling it well.
Yeah.
How does that work? They email a question and then you ask Malachi and he gives the answer?
I call Malachi and we ask him questions and he just answers them.
Because I love the thing. What does Axe Cop do when he goes on holiday? Checks into a hotel and gets loads of TVs and watches films of him fighting so he can improve his fighting skills.
Yeah. And basically, I mean, I'll just expand on the question. I'll keep asking details like in the question, you know, and expand on it.
About Rhino Man.
Yes.
Yeah.
What about?
Did you see that he was fat?
Yeah, I made Rhino Man fat.
Ethan, it sounds like you have.
Skinny.
It sounds like you have the most fun in the world doing this.
Oh, we have a blast. That's the thing about this. It's so great. It's like
everybody in the whole entire world loves it.
He's aware of that now, huh?
Listen, the website, if you want to go and have a look, and I thoroughly recommend you go and spend a couple of hours looking at it, because it's not only is it very funny, it is beautifully drawn. If you're a fan of comedy or if you're a fan of comics, then axecop.com. And there's a Facebook page I just found as well. There's
a few. There's the one with a lot of fans is the one we mainly go to. There's we just hit 4,000 fans on there today.
Fantastic, well done. Malachi?
Did you know there was a video about Axe Cop, how he got his axe?
Oh yeah, there's a fake trailer too for a fake movie on YouTube.
I was watching that earlier on. It's very, very good.
It's got a lot of views. Yeah.
Malachi. Hello, Malachi. Is he gone?
Oh.
Listen, I just wanted to say thank you very much for coming on my show, Malachi. It's a pleasure to talk to you. You're a very clever young man.
Thank you. Thank you.
You are welcome. And Ethan, listen, man, I wish you the best of luck with it. I hope that whatever you want to do takes off, because you're obviously very clever and very talented, and you've got a brilliant little brother there.
Well, thank you. Yeah, he was awesome.
And Axe Cop is a work of art, boys. Keep it up, please.
We shall.
www.axecop.com is the website. That was more fun than I was ever expecting it to be. More of your calls after this.
No, that's not right. Iain Lee.
Iain Lee.
Absolute.
Radio.
Kit Taylor?
How are you?
Yeah, what do you want?
I just want to say thank you for such a good interview.
With the Malachi and Ethan?
With Malachi, he's awesome.
He's brilliant, isn't he?
Isn't he amazing?
5 year. I have a nephew who's going to be 5 in March. They're bonkers at that age.
Crazy.
Proper mental, and they have this energy and this enthusiasm and this imagination that's from another planet.
It's like he wrote The Persuasionist.
Yeah, oh, come on, steady.
Almost.
That's a yellow card, Right, what do you want? I'm behind on the music, so I've got to play 2 songs in this bit.
Right, so we're talking about stains.
Yes.
I've come in tonight drunk.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, so I decided to make myself mackerel fillets in tomato sauce.
Jeez, that's kind of advanced.
Out of a tin on toast.
Yes.
I mentioned I was drunk, didn't I?
Yes.
All over the trousers.
All over the trousers. Kit Taylor, what were you thinking?
High in omega-3, though.
When I used to drink, and boy, did I used to drink, I would never try anything as adventurous as that. It was always a bag of chips on the way home, or toast. I remember having 12 rounds of toast one night.
Well, I threw toast into the mix.
Toast.
It was mackerel fillets in tomato
But
sauce
just
on
toast,
toast.
that's all you need. Kit Taylor?
Yes?
You know you're an idiot, don't you?
Sorry.
Thank you.
On the corner of Main Street.
Now, Brian, this is what the show's actually never sounded this good. So maybe you should come in and do every Thursday. No, hang on. If you come in and do the Tuesdays and the Wednesdays and I don't come up with any ideas, so I feel guilty by the Thursdays, so that I have to do good ideas with good shows once a week.
So you're saying the main reason I'm here is because of guilt?
Something like that, I think, yeah.
Do you want me to just look at you disapprovingly once in a while?
Yeah, go on. Oh, I'm sorry.
Sorry.
James! Oh, James, my God, you've been waiting for about 23 hours.
I know, what's that all about?
Oh, I'm sorry, man, you were on the line yesterday and the show ended and it all got a bit weird and we came in and you were still on the line. I'm sorry, I believe you've got a theory on cats.
Yeah, well, it's a couple of things, really.
Yes, go on. You take your time. I owe you that much.
All right, no worries. Well, the first one...
Yes.
You might need to Google it, because I can't remember the exact spelling of the name or anything, but it's a theory called Schrödinger's cat.
Schrödinger's cat, yeah. If you put a cat in a box...
Yeah. Oh, you've heard of it?
Yeah, if you put a cat in a box, is the cat really there, or is it dead?
Yeah.
And then you open the box, so it's still alive. But then when you close the box, well, is it dead? You don't know. So you have to open the box, but it's alive. It's a hypothetical, psychological thing, yeah. Schrödinger's cat, yes.
Yeah. Okay, that's cool. I'm glad you've heard of it. Has
it been blowing your mind?
Well, no, not really. It's just one of those things, you know, if you're been out for a few drinks or you're sat up late and just having a laugh with a few mates and that, it's when the conversation takes a random turn and things like that, you know, that's one of the things that comes up.
Well, yeah, a slightly more spiritual take on that is that if you know, a tree falls in a forest 1,000 miles away, does it make a sound? Well, yeah, of course it does. It makes the sound of a tree falling. We know that, but does it?
Yeah, exactly. Because I've got a mate of mine who's I suppose he's philosophical, but he's not the most philosophical sort of minded person. He's more of an engineering minded sort of person. But
okay, there's philosophical sciences, yes.
Yeah,
yes.
and I've had these kind of conversations with him before, and he immediately goes to the what he refers to as the blindingly obvious answer, and he says, "Well, yeah, of course it does. Like if a tree's falling, of course it makes a sound." And I just keep saying, like, if there's no one there to hear it, like you were saying, does it actually make sound? And he's just too...
The sound of one hand clapping. Well, listen, someone who can help us with this is Sarah in Kensington. Good evening, Sarah.
Oh, good evening. No, good morning.
No, it's good evening. But nice
good
try.
Good night, isn't it?
No.
Well, if it's good evening, then I'll say good evening.
You will do. So, Sarah, if a tree falls in a forest, and it's 1,000 miles away from anyone, does it make a sound?
Falls in love?
Sorry?
Do you mean falls in love?
tree falling in love?
You said if a tree falls.
Yeah, falls. That's not... Come on, that's not a
You mean falls to the ground?
Correct.
I've never heard a tree say ouch.
Well, there you go, James. That's the answer to that question. Hey, Sarah, if there's a box with a dead cat in it and you close the lid, is that cat still alive?
Hang on. You said if there's a dead cat in a box.
So it's dead?
Yeah. You made a little faux pas there, Ian.
Yeah. All right.
Hang on. No, hang on. That's mean your eyelid, you mean?
Yes. Sarah, which is heavier, a ton of feathers or a ton of bricks?
Which is heavier?
Which is heavier?
I heard you ask these questions 2 years ago.
Yeah, I'm asking them tonight. I'm bringing back the classics. Which is heavier, a ton of feathers?
No, but no, please ask me a different question.
Okay. Which is heavier, a ton of bricks or a ton of feathers?
Neither.
Neither is heavier. Well, bricks are heavier than feathers, aren't they?
No, neither are heavy. It's got nothing to do with the ton of bricks or the feathers.
It doesn't matter what kind of brick. Let's say they're house bricks.
They both weigh a ton.
But which is the heavier?
They're both the same weight because they both weigh 1 ton. But it would take more feathers.
Okay, no, I see what you're
to
doing.
make up a ton of feathers than it would a ton of bricks.
You're being clever.
I can't believe I'm talking in this conversation.
So, Sarah, which is heavier, a brick or a feather? Easy question. Brick or a feather?
Brick.
Okay. Which is heavier, 2 bricks or 2 feathers?
2 bricks.
Up and up and up and up and up until you get a ton of bricks, ton of feathers. Which is heavier now?
Ton of bricks.
Thank you very much. Point proven. Point proven if point needed to be proven. James, anything else before we let you go?
Yeah, there was another one. You know, if you drop a piece of toast, most of the time it lands butter side down, doesn't it?
Well, I don't know if that's true, but yes, okay, let's assume that is for the moment.
Well, I remember they did. There's a program on Discovery, Mythbusters.
Oh yeah.
They did an experiment on it, and I can't remember the outcome. I think they said it was.
Okay.
It was neither here nor there. It was just kind of.
So the results of their experiment. Well, let me just get the results in from the laboratory. Yeah, the results are neither here nor there. Okay, well, let's move on to the next one, guys.
But yeah, this is one me and a couple of mates from college came up with a few years ago.
Yes.
A cat. If a cat like falls or jumps or something, it always lands on its feet, doesn't it?
Well, pretty much.
Yeah, cats are run out unless it's been shut in a box for a while and it's a little bit like lacking of oxygen or something.
Yeah.
But anyway, if you buttered the back of a cat and then dropped it,
oh yeah,
would it land butter side down, or would it land on its feet?
Let's ask the scientist, Sarah.
What would it land on its feet?
There's a dead tree in a box, and it's and the box is toasted. If you dropped the cat on the box, would it fall on the butter?
I'd say, would it what?
Thank you very much, James. Sarah, what did you call in for?
To talk to you.
Okay, well, we've done that. Thanks very much.
Okay.
Ta-ta.
Good night.
There we go. What fun. This is how it's supposed to work. We're almost there the last couple of nights, but this is it proper. Let me do one more quick call and then we'll play a record so I'm up to speed with my songs. Let's get him out of the way, shall we? Yes, the merchant.
Good evening, stranger.
Get on with it.
I have a crazy theory for you.
You got 22 seconds.
Right, if monkeys type into a typewriter, they'll be able to complete the works of Shakespeare.
Would you like to put your mouth near the phone?
Oh, I have.
You have on?
Alright, then I probably haven't.
No.
You. Anyway, if monkeys type into a typewriter, they'll be able to type the complete works of Shakespeare.
Right.
So if infinite monkeys with infinite typewriters, they'll be able to type the complete works of Shakespeare in the time it will take for after the universe will end.
Right.
And that's it.
It's all gone very, very strange all of a sudden. 0330 123 1215. We were asking, what stains do you have on you? And for song titles with brackets in. Can you help?
No, that's not right. Iain Lee.
Iain Lee.
Absolute
Radio.
We've upset Mike Lawton, ladies and gentlemen, from Runcorn. Michael Lawton from Runcorn is upset Schrodinger's cat. Schrodinger's cat has nothing to do with psychology, Iain. If you must insist on spouting inane drivel, at least don't try to misconvey a paradox to do only with physics, not psychology. The cat was used to satirise boring. But he's wrong. Yes, he is correct in that Schrodinger's cat is initially something from physics. But of course, it does play on psychology. Both of them are art forms, by the way, not science. You know that, don't you? The physics isn't a science, it's an art, as is psychology. And so it does play on psychology, so you're wrong. But thanks anyway. Thank you very much. So I wrote him an email back saying, yeah, but you're an idiot, I win, haha, or something like that. You're still listening, I win. That was what I wrote back. You have an interesting fact about the monkeys.
I do. And the cats as well.
Okay, yes.
I can link everything together tonight.
I'll sit back and wait.
You know, you were talking about the cat and the butter on the cat's back?
Yes.
Actually, cats and butter do go well together. If you ever move house, here's a tip for you. If you move house,
go on, I know this one.
Put butter on your cat's paws.
Yes.
So when it's walking around, it can follow its scent a bit easier.
Yeah.
That's number one. Number two.
Number one. Okay, well done, yes.
Yeah, so that thing about that they say if you put a group of monkeys in a room with a typewriter, sooner or later they will write the entire works of Shakespeare.
Is it an infinite number of monkeys or something? Or is it like 6? Is there a specific number?
I'm not sure if there's I mean, how many do you need, though? Only one of them can type at a time. There's one typewriter.
There's only one typewriter, yeah, okay.
Exactly.
Right, yeah.
That they will eventually produce the complete works of Shakespeare. That, in theory, apparently is correct, because it can happen over a course of time.
Yeah.
So what this group of scientists, they got together and they
put the monkey in a room?
No, because that gets messy.
Yes.
Poo and the sort. And they designed a computer program that would mimic monkeys typing on a keyboard entirely at random.
Yes.
And it took them 7 weeks, I think, to put 4 letters together.
Right.
That you could find in the complete works of Shakespeare.
Yes.
But for the monkeys to write the phrase "to be or not to be," to be or not to be, 6 words.
Yeah. To be or not to. He's right. Yeah.
What are the odds for that?
25 to 1.
No.
Even?
It's higher. It would be the equivalent of one person winning the lottery 29 weeks in a row.
Jesus, really?
But it's still possible, though.
You'd be so rich.
I know, but they're trying to quantify it.
Okay, to the lottery thing. Okay, well that's well. If anyone's got any monkeys on a typewriter, we've got 55 minutes left of the show. Let's see what they can do. Let us know before 1 o'clock when Mark Crosley comes in and does his thing. Where's that button come from? Gary is from Sidcup. Good evening, Gary.
Hello, Ian. How you doing, son? You all right?
I'm all right. He's only done, mate. You all right?
Oh, all right, mate. Yeah, I've been listening to West Theory.
Yeah.
Now, where you're going wrong, I think, is you're doing it from the intellectual perspective. Deal with it with a real perspective. Now, I've just gone and put my cat in the box. I know he's in the box because he's meowing. So where's that leave us? I mean, I've already done the theory. Let's deal with facts. He's in the box. He's meowing. We know that.
Are there any air holes in that box?
Oh yeah, I'm not a sadist. Don't get me wrong. I mean, mate. Wait, I'm a fair bloke, you know what I mean?
Of course.
Well, I mean, I've done it. I even tried it with the staff. I even got like the bigger box, put a little staff in there, and he was yelping about. So I know he's in there.
Okay.
I know he's in there. So what? You know what I mean? What these boys need for the University of Life.
Yes.
University of Life. Forget your University of Oxford, Cambridge, all these posh boys from Bromley.
Yes.
You know what I mean? The
Hull
University of Life.
University of Life.
Well, yeah, that's what you need. Wait a minute. Lee, I'm on the radio. Lee. Yeah, Stella. Yeah, right. Yeah, that's what University of Life. That's what you need, boy.
Well, Gary,
you know
listen, anytime you want to call in with any more of your scientific research, then feel free to.
Well, listen. When you need the argument brought to head, Gal.
Yeah.
Just give me a bowl. You give Gal a bowl. You give Gal a bowl, and I'm there, mate.
Gal, can I ask you a question?
Yeah, mate.
What does one hand clapping sound like?
I don't know. I ain't tried it yet.
Well, could you try it and then maybe let us know?
Oh, I will do.
Cheers, fella.
Do you want me to ring back with that one?
Yeah, please do, mate.
All right, nice one. You have a safe night, all right?
Night.
Take care, bye.
Night. What a lovely, lovely man. Let's go to Olivia.
Hello.
Hello, Olivia.
Hey.
Hey.
I called up,
Yes.
Because I actually have paint stains all over my jumper.
Well done. I threw out something earlier on, and we are asking, what stains have you got? Vinny he thinks toothpaste on his T-shirt. I've got peach on my shirt. You've got paint stains on a jumper?
Yeah.
That jumper's ruined.
I know. And it's wall paint as well, so there's no chance of me getting it off.
Were you decorating, or did you fall against a freshly painted wall?
No, I was, I'm making this weapon from Final Fantasy, the game. And I was painting it.
Oh, you're how old are you, Olivia?
14.
Oh, you're a brilliant geeky girl. I love you.
I know, I love it.
No, and well done. And I don't mean that as an insult at all. I'm on your side.
Yeah,
So-
and then I do cosplaying as well. I have my wig in the cupboard.
Oh, so you do the thing where you actually go and dress up?
Yeah.
So you do the little, I won't say dolls, you do the little figures.
No.
Oh, you don't do that? But you go and stand, what do you do it in the woods and stuff?
No, I go around town and do it.
On your own?
No, I've got my friend who does it as
Okay,
well.
you've got just one friend?
No, I've got quite a few, actually.
Okay, good. I was getting worried for you, Olivia.
I've got a whole group.
Good, I was getting worried. And how do you play it? Is it rolling dice and things?
No, it's kind of, I don't know, really.
What do you do?
I just, put my wig on and the costume on and then just walk out.
But hang on a minute, that's just going out.
I know, in a bright yellow wig and bright orange clothes, though.
Yeah, that's going out in bright yellow wig and bright orange clothes. And do you... Brian, yes?
Sorry, I was getting phone calls just then, so I wasn't listening. Is she... I've just come back into this conversation now.
Okay.
I've missed it. It appears she's a clown or something? She
No.
wears...
How rude. No, Olivia is a 14-year-old geeky girl, which is a good thing. It's not an insult. I'm a geek. I'm on your side. Who plays Final Fantasy.
Oh, right, I get it.
But as well as playing it, she goes out dressed in the clothes and, well, I thought she, played it in Etam and Henny's and stuff, but it turns out she just goes shopping in those clothes. Is that
no,
right?
I don't go shopping. I go to conventions and stuff as well.
Fair enough.
Okay. And what do you do at these conventions, Olivia?
You just, you meet up with other people who are like
Who are
you.
wearing
and
yellow
just
wigs.
genuinely have a fun time.
But that's too vague. Come on, I went to a Beach Boys convention once. I bought a load of bootlegs and was disappointed when none of the Beach Boys turned up. That's what I did. I went to a Doctor Who convention once when I was 15. I went on my own. Oh, I was so sad.
Oh,
it was in a
really?
school hall, and I was even then I'm sat there thinking, yeah, this isn't right. This is not right. But so what did? Maybe I was 17, which makes it worse actually.
Oh,
yeah. So, but what do you do there, Olivia?
Oh, you just go around and say hi to people that you know or you've met up on, cosplay websites and stuff. And, you say you're going to meet there, and then you do...
And you drink orange squash and...
No, you drink this Japanese soda called Ramune a lot, actually.
Are you just making this up now, are you?
No, literally, I'm not.
Okay, so when is your next one of these?
It's in May. It's the MCM Expo in London.
In London?
Yeah.
And so who's going to be there?
It's the biggest convention in the UK, and last time there was 400 and something cosplayers.
What's the date?
I think it's the 21st and the 22nd of May, but I don't know.
It's like a cost thing, is it?
It's manga comic media, so there's just loads and loads of people who like this kind of geeky stuff.
It's going in my diary. You don't know who organises it, do you? Because I'm going to try and blag a press ticket.
I
I'm
have
going.
no idea, but there's MCM Expo website. if you have
NCM
interest in it.
Expo.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll sort that out. I'll see you there.
Yeah.
Olivia, come and say hello.
I will.
I'm going, man. I'm going with my tape recorder. I'm going to go and interview these freaks. These young people. Olivia, thank you for that.
That's okay.
Ta-ta.
Bye.
She was nice. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm doing on May the 21st or the 2nd. I'm going to try... Well, as long as I get a press pass, I'm paying for that. Rob!
All right?
Yes!
How you doing?
I'm all right. I'm having a... It's a good show tonight.
Yeah, it's good.
Proper good one.
I've got some ideas, songs with brackets.
Ah, yes,
I've probably got the worst one ever.
Go on.
Cheeky girls, cheeky, open bracket, touch my bum, close bracket.
See, you don't... Why do they need the brackets? You can just say cheeky, touch my bum.
Yeah, but...
Cheeky, touch my... We had the cheeky girls on a television show, a breakfast television show I did years ago. And they are lovely, bonkers, but lovely. And I don't think they're very sexy. I've never seen what's sexy about them. But their mum was always with them. And we did a thing where we tested if they had a psychic connection.
Yeah.
Where we kept hitting one with, like, sugar glass bottles. So we'd hit one over her head and then one over her leg and all this stuff. Just... in theory, to test if there was a psychic connection. But really, in the production meeting the day before, we went, what can we do to really humiliate the cheeky girls? I know, let's just keep breaking bottles over them until they get annoyed with us. And that is what we did. What else have you got, Rob?
What do you think and all about songs, say, with the remix, where it's the so-and-so remix in brackets?
I guess that's kind of an instructive thing, telling you what tosh you're about to put on your record player. But it's still a little bit silly, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't get remixing, or as I like to call it, thievery. It's just stealing. Have you got any examples for us, Rob?
No, well, I was thinking, you like the Beach Boys, don't you?
Yes, I do.
And the Animal Sounds album.
Yeah.
And I don't know any songs off it.
Pet Sounds, yes.
Is that what it's called?
It's called Pet Sounds. Not
is that a track off it?
Animal Sounds will be a great album, though.
All right, I'll do one.
Okay.
What's the track off it?
Which one?
Anyone, I don't know. I don't know it. I hope you don't take offence.
I won't take offence. How about God Only Knows?
Okay, and then if, say, there was a remix of that and in brackets, what is it? Bash the Monkey in the Back Door mix.
So I see, Rob. So you were waiting to come on air so you could sneak your Bash the Monkey in the Back Door, which is a reference, of course, to anal sex. So you could sneak that on the radio. That was it, was it?
A little bit.
Why didn't you just come on and say that?
To start off with.
Well, why don't you
because
just
then
do
I
it?
thought of other things first.
Okay.
And Stain.
Yeah. Rob, do you know what?
Yeah.
I wouldn't bother. Well, since we mentioned the song, we might as well have it. It's a beautiful piece of work, and to be defiled by those idiots.
No, that's not right.
Iain Lee. Iain Lee.
Absolute.
Radio.
That was smooth, wasn't it, eh? Right, we've got a load of phone calls. Let's rattle through. I can't believe people are emailing me about Schrodinger's cat and trees in forests not making any sound and stuff. Anyway. Let's go to... it's JJ. Good evening, JJ.
Good night, Ian. How you doing?
I'm fine, thank you.
You been enjoying Lost again?
Yes, I have. Have you seen this week's episode?
No,
I
don't watch them.
Oh.
No, very good, to be honest. Listen, the last time you came down to the States, right?
Yes.
Naveen's got a bit of a problem with you. No, Naveen.
Oh, is this J.J. Abrams?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I should have recognised
Well,
your voice.
I don't blame you. People don't expect me to sound like this.
No, of course they don't. That's what you sound like an American.
Naveen has a bit of a problem with you, because the last time you were down here, you punched his dog.
I did what?
You punched his dog.
Technically, it wasn't a punch.
Well, there were many people there, but, you fractured its jaw.
It was a slap.
A slap? I don't think so.
It was open-handed.
Well, I don't think you'll be going to get many invites down here again, because that kind of behaviour is just not tolerated on set.
No.
But to be fair, the dog was giving you a bit of lip.
The dog was trying to dry hump me, JJ.
Well, these are things. Listen, what's this question about, like, stains down T-shirts? What's all this about?
Yeah, I just wondered, we're playing stain poker, and I just wondered what stains you had on your clothes right now.
Well, that's an impertinent question, but, mainly ketchup.
Okay.
Tomato ketchup.
And whereabouts on your body is that ketchup?
Kind of around the, the elbow area.
Okay, the elbow area, okay.
Yeah,
not around the Johnson.
No, that's very rude.
That's, yes, very rude.
I wouldn't, no.
Well, you had a young lady who had paint on her jumper.
That's unbelievable. Oh, you put paint on jumper?
Paint jumper, yeah.
Well, no, not even that. Listen, I've been thinking about producing a new television show, and you're in a room with, producers and things or whatever in a little box of yours, right?
Well, there's a producer behind some glass, yes.
Well, listen, I'm not being funny, but people aren't willing to produce a lot of my shows recently.
Oh.
Because they're a bit, inappropriate, really, for the time slots they're on.
Yeah.
But, would you be interested in maybe, appearing in some of my films?
I'd love to. I'd love to be in a movie with...
Because I was thinking, doing, Star Trek. You're on the new Star Trek film?
Yeah.
Do Star Trek, but instead of, humans and that.
Yeah.
You do it like cats dressed in T-shirts. And then occasionally the cats talk to each other.
I think I'm busy then, actually.
But it is filmed in my flat.
Yeah. I'm going to have to say goodbye to you, JJ.
You know, you can come around and visit any time, right?
Thank you, JJ. But
no, honestly, you can come around and visit any time you like.
It's very rarely I say this, but we have way too many phone calls for the rest of the show, so don't call. Don't call, because we've got enough calls racked up. We may do some calls straight to air at some point, but stay calm. Let's do one more call, then we'll play a record. Yes, Paul?
Hello.
Hello, Paul.
I've got shepherd's pie all down my right leg.
Steady on now. Listen, you're speaking in a secret code that the listener understands, Paul. You're a naughty man. Is that it?
No, and a song with brackets.
Yeah.
What was it? Bloody hell. What's the story? Then Morning Glory in brackets.
But why is that in brackets? It doesn't make any sense.
I thought it's a waste of space, to be honest.
And this is interesting that Gatford emailed in. When you read the title, do you pause for the brackets?
No.
You don't? You just, what's the story, Morning Glory?
Pretty much.
Surely it should be a comma, shouldn't it? What's the story, comma, Morning Glory?
I don't know, I'll just call it Morning Glory, to be honest. Don't bother saying what's the story.
Oh, see, I don't really talk about Oasis a lot because I think they're bobbins, but I would refer to the song... Steady. I would refer to the song as What's the Story?
Yeah.
Not Morning Glory.
I don't know. That's a matter of opinion, really, isn't it?
Well, that's the 21st century equivalent of Schrodinger's cat, or the tree falling in the forest.
True that.
Yeah. Well, thanks for that, Paul.
No problem, mate.
There
Take care.
we go. Queen coming up next, and after that, it's Andre. So, 2 Queens coming up next. The show's and the week is almost at an end. It's almost 12:30. Mark Crosley's on at 1:00. Where shall we go to? Let's go to Andre.
Hi, all right.
Sorry?
All right.
I'd take that shepherd's pie out of your mouth.
No, the thing is, me and Angie having a bit to eat in bed.
Are you having a bit to eat in bed, are you? Was it chipolatas?
No, she's made us bacon, egg in toast.
In bed?
Yeah.
Oh, that is so romantic.
Yeah, and then we'll have... Well, I said we'll have a bit and then we'll have something to eat. So that's what we're doing. Do you want a quick word, Ian?
No.
To Ange.
No.
Ian.
Well, Barry, do you want to speak to Ange?
Ange, are you there, darling?
Oh, Barry, all right.
Can everyone just have a cough and clear their throat, please? 'Cause it's very
yeah,
quiet.
hold on.
That's
it. I've cleared that now.
Okay, 'cause it was...
Going back. Ange, would you speak to me now?
Hang on, Barry. Let's just finish an egg. No, but Barry, don't eat that, Ange.
Why?
Hello. Hang on, Barry. Before I pass over to Ange, why weren't you on the edge of the A13 in the snow when I went up to the studio?
Well, the thing is, I don't want to get in the car with a man who's off his nut. Is that so extraordinary?
It was only Subaru.
It was only Sapporo. I don't care what colour you drive. You know.
Yeah.
Have you... I wanted to speak to Ange, really,
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I want you sidetracked me. I was passing over. Yeah, Ange. Barry.
Hello, Barry.
Hello, darling. What have you got? It's the egg, the bacon...
And I'm always doing things for him, making him dinner and that.
In bed?
No, not in bed.
Are you in bed, though?
Yeah, we are in bed.
Oh, occasionally we have a fry-up. My Margaret polishes off my mushroom. You know, if we have that. But what she likes to do at night is eat a bit of cheese. A lovely bit of cheese in bed. It does make a mess, and very often I've woken up in the morning with a red Leicester, which you can get an ointment for. But, yeah, they're coming thick and fast, but none of them are hitting, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Shall I pass you back to Andy, yeah?
No, it was you I wanted to talk to.
Hello, Barry.
Hello, Ange.
No, it's Andy.
Hello, Ange.
And Andy just passed me the phone back and said, yeah, do you want to word with Andy? And then I think she was talking about you. Well, it might have been about me, but she just said weirdo.
Yes, confusing.
Who was she talking about?
Well, I was talking really about eating in bed.
And what about it? Is it unhygienic or what?
I find that very often if you do have a full English with egg, bacon, beans, toast, bubble and square chips, fried sliced black pudding, you could find yourself apple tart in most of the night. And that's not pleasant.
You do that in the morning, and it is 12:30, so it is the morning. So what's wrong with that, Barry?
In a confined space, Andy, you call yourself sometimes.
This is quite a big room, Barry.
Oh no, it's just disgusting. But
it's nice, though. It's very nice.
Is that a fried slice in your mouth?
No, it's very nice. Not a fried slice.
What is it?
Toast.
What are you eating?
Toast, egg and bacon.
Very. It's a lovely image.
But she done something wrong, and I did put her up on it. She didn't put no tomato sauce.
Well, that's
what she said. Or worse.
No, that's out of order. Yeah. What are you doing tomorrow, Andy?
Well, possibly. What could be an omelette? It could be whatever we fancy looking up.
When looking up? I didn't hear quite what.
No, what to eat? Or what am I doing tomorrow?
What are you doing tomorrow?
Well, tomorrow night I'll do it in the day.
What are you doing during the day, yeah?
Working.
What do you do, Andre?
I'm a support worker.
What do you support, then?
My legs, and they support me. People.
What, are you working a sort of a circus or something? Are you on the bottom? Is it like diversity when they all get in a pyramid and you throw that, the afro-headed gentleman up at the end?
Blimey, Barry, you should be on telly.
Pardon?
You should be on telly.
It's hopeless, isn't it? Well, what a lovely chat we've had. Enjoy your breakfast.
Barry, what I was going to say, I had a love affair with Nina in the back of my Cortina.
A seasoned-up hyena could not have been more obscene. She took me to the cleaners and other misdemeanors.
I've got right
up between her, rum and her Ribena.
And on that, Joyce and Vicky.
If Caddy Floss is sticky. Whilst this is ever so amusing for us two, I suspect that the 20 or 30 other people listening are less than interested.
If that, Barry.
Well,
Barry, golly, of course, come along the couch.
With a nice bit of posh from Burnham-on-Crouch. Good night, everyone. Enjoy your toast. Love.
Cheerio.
Oh, Jesus!
Do apologise.
No, that was me. I should have given you the signal of fading up, which is this. Fading down is this. The universal hand signals. It's the last 23 minutes of us working together.
I've enjoyed it.
It's been all right, isn't it?
Yeah.
This show's probably been the best show I've done this year.
Oh, come on.
Don't tell Louise that, but...
We'll say it was awful.
Rubbish. So, but the way we'll probably work together again in about 10 years. That seems to be the way it works.
Yeah, so 10 years at a different radio station.
Different radio station, different time slot.
What format will it be?
But, well, if I'm still doing radio in 10 years' time, I won't be doing this anymore. I'll be doing either sort of like 5 Live Stephen Nolan-style interviews with politicians. He had a cracking politician on today. The bloke was mental. Or it'll just be me going, well, that was Robbie Williams and Angels. Coming up next, it's more from...
We'll be broadcasting right to people's ears, probably.
Yeah.
And you'll be doing it from your house.
Yeah.
Because there'll be no wires anymore.
And I'll just have to think of the song.
And then it'll come on.
It'll come on. Oof. It's the future. Don't anybody call in for a moment. We've got 2 calls lined up, and then we'll do some calls straight to air. So save your money, kids. Put your phones down. Tony!
Hey, how you doing, Ian?
Hey, Tony, I'm doing well, my friend.
Good stuff. I hear it's been a good show tonight.
It's been an excellent show tonight. I insist that everybody goes and downloads the podcast, the long and the short podcast tomorrow, because this has been a humdinger of a show.
Well, I shall look forward to that in the morning, Ian, when I get the old iTunes out and download that very thing.
Don't say
excellent.
it! Do it!
Ian, I mean, I don't make idle threats.
No? Okay, good.
Ooh. Anyway, first of all, what's this? You might be able to tell me. This whole University of Life, Ian.
Yes.
And our lad for that, School of Hard Knocks.
Yes.
I don't think I'd want to send any of my kids to one of them, because every person I've ever heard who's claimed to have gone to one of them establishments is a bloody idiot.
Well, they're normally crooks, aren't they? People who go to School of Hard Knocks. School of Hard Knocks. Imagine getting at school for years. You're just getting hard, not even soft knocks. It's hard knocks.
Hard labour.
Well, that's different. That's the College of Hard Labour. We don't talk about that if we can. Oh, there's no music in the
don't know.
background,
I'm not impressed.
Hang on,
by
there's no music in the background. Let me just get some music up for you.
It's
Hang on a
very
second.
quiet, isn't it? Yeah, what's going on there?
We've only got a minute. So I need a short piece of music. This is the shortest bit of music I've got. Hang on.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah. This is me, Brian. This is me.
Well, you
this
trying
is
to
genuinely
do,
me.
Doing what?
Learning to play the cello. Oh, yeah, I know. Oh, my poor wife. Anyway, yes, Tony.
Ian, you know when you were doing that cello music, were you trying to play the national anthem?
No.
Oh, because it always sounds like God Save the Queen at the beginning.
Oh.
What is it?
I don't know what it's called. It's a bit of music.
Is it a famous bit of music?
Not really. You wouldn't
Anything
recognise
we've heard?
No, but I'm better than this now. That was like after 4 lessons. 4 lessons. Could you play that after 4 lessons, Tony Baloney?
Ian, I think I could probably play that after 1.
Okay, well, fair play.
Because that wasn't that great.
Okay, well then let's get this then. Let's get. Now this isn't me. This is a busker that I recorded. Hang on. Here we go.
Go on.
It will start. Here we go. It's a busker. That sounds alright. Sounds alright. That bit. You wait. Go on, fella.
Was that tonight?
This is a few weeks ago. But then you put them together.
Strangers in the Night. Is that Strangers in the Night? Oh my God. That's a musical match made in heaven.
Then you had this. Then you had this fella. Hang on a minute. Oh, where is he? Na 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 na. Hey you. And you wonder why I don't win Sonys. Tony, what do you want? Please, you've got 20 seconds, and I'm going to have to make you go away.
Okay, I'm going to be really quick. I've got a couple of songs with brackets.
Go.
Right. Okay. Grateful Dead, On the Golden Road to Unlimited Devotion. Bracket. Remember that one?
No. Where's the brackets?
Well,
you can't say the bracket when it finishes. You've got to say when it starts.
Sorry. Right. The Golden Road, bracket, open brackets, to Unlimited Devotion, close brackets.
You don't need that bracket. A comma would do, or nothing at all.
To be honest, mostly I'd just say just leave it on Golden Road.
Yeah.
The other one, better known one, I would say, Shangri-La's, Remember, open brackets, Walking in the Sand, close brackets.
Remember, walking in the sand. You don't. But what? Remember? Yeah. You remember walking? Do you remember walking in the sand? Yes.
Exactly.
Why would you put brackets in that sentence, Tony? It makes literally 0 sense.
I'm not ready. Iain Lee. It's about love and life. And live radio wrestling matches. Iain Lee on Absolute Radio.
I'm not ready. Oh, balls. I'm not ready. Ready? Yes. Steve Smith!
Hello, Ian.
Hello, Steve Smith. God, people will think we're friends or something. We're not, and I never want to meet you.
No, never mind. I'm calling in, wondering what you think about Xbox 360s.
I think they're really good. Next.
Oh.
What do you mean, oh?
Oh, I'm wondering if you got a favourite game, how it is and whatnot. Trying to end the show on a good note.
What do you mean end the show on a good note? It's been a good show.
I haven't heard the show yet.
Go and download the podcast. It's been one of the best shows we've done.
Yeah, I'll be downloading
you've not been in it so far. Okay, very quickly. Xbox 360 is good. Left 4 Dead is very good. My favourite game. Is that enough?
Try Far Cry 2.
I don't want to.
Try it.
I don't want to.
Try it.
I don't want to. I wasted too much time on Far Cry. Why are we having this conversation? This is really boring.
Okay, then I want you to say up yours to me.
No. Right, well, that's that sorted out. Then we'll end the last 15 minutes of the show with your calls straight to air. Mark Crosby's on at 1 o'clock, of course. But you can call in now, 0330 123 1215 is the telephone number. Press button 1. And instead of Brian calling you back, you'll just hear a ringing noise after you've heard Russ Williams, and then you may come straight to the studio, straight to air. It's as simple as that. Don't swear. Don't be libelous. We have a 7-second delay, and I can dump what you say if it's rude and ban you from ever calling the station ever again with the magic of a red triangle. So don't give me none of that. 0330 123 1215. Press button 1. Let's go to line 1. Good evening, line 1.
Hello.
Yes?
I'm a bit drunk.
Right.
There appears to be bloodstains on the duvet. And someone...
Okie dokie. Yep. You like that one, didn't you, Brian? It's got you chuckling, isn't it?
No, I just, humorous.
That horrific image? Yeah. Line 2, you're on the wireless.
Hi, Ian.
Yeah, right.
Can I ask who the new producer is for the record?
You can ask for the record, yes.
Who is it?
Well, who are you asking, me or him?
I'm asking you, Ian.
It's Brian.
Oh, hi, Brian. Anyway, where's Eloise?
What's it got to do with you?
Because I kind of...
she's in a better place, mate. She's in a better place.
She's in a much better place.
No, where is she?
Have you been listening to the show today, yesterday, or the day before?
No, I've been ill for the last 5 days.
Well, what illness did you have? You couldn't listen to a radio show?
Well, I've been in a coma for like 5 days, to be honest, Ian.
To be honest. Come on, William.
What?
Well, you have just got yourself kicked off and dumped there, which is... what was that all about? Let's go to... Let's try and pick who is... Oh, look, here we go. This will be all right. Line 8, you're on the wireless.
Yeah, what's it all about, mate?
What's it all about?
Yeah, everything and that.
I just don't know.
Been wondering, yeah?
Yeah?
What's it all about?
No, I just don't know, mate.
Oh, give up. See ya.
Yeah, no. I just don't know what it's all about. Just don't know. Let's try and... I want to find... Who's going to be safe? Look, line 7 will be safe. 7, you're on the wireless.
Good evening, stranger.
Yeah, well, say safe. not funny, but safe. Yes, good evening.
How are you doing?
I'm doing very well, thank you.
Good. Today, my mother actually recognised who you are.
Your mother did?
Yes.
Oh, where did she recognise me from?
I was watching a rerun of The Persuasionist.
Okay.
And she came in, and she saw you.
Oh, yes.
And she said, oh, Iain Lee's in that. On which I replied to, yes, she is, stranger.
Okay, well, thanks very much for that. That's almost 2/3 of an anecdote there. Well done indeed. Now, I don't know if I trust any of these people, so I'm going to wait for one. As we're just waiting for the delay to build up a little bit after the F-bomb was dropped, we'll just wait for someone that I like the look of and that I think I can trust. I don't think I can trust any of those people.
Oh, I don't know. Someone looked quite trustworthy. What about Hijack the Showman? What is he? Is he?
Well, he's rubbish.
He's rubbish. Jamie and Croydon.
I'm just waiting for this 7-second delay to build back up before I take anyone. I dumped the F-bomb there, and I want to.
Well done on that, by the way.
Listen, I've been doing it for years. I know where I'm going with the dump button. Line 4, you're on the wireless.
Hello.
Line 4, could you do me a favour?
What's that?
Could you turn your radio on so I can hear how much delay we've got back?
Okay, yeah.
Away you go. 1.
Okay, here we go.
2. And leave it on. 3.
Okay, geezer. How you doing?
Right. No, don't say anything. Shut up. 1.
Okay, geezer.
2. 3. 4. 5. We've got 5-second delay. I can work with that. You can switch it off now.
Okay.
There we go. We've got 5 seconds. I can work with that. Yes.
What are you doing the weekend, mate?
Going to see some friends on Sunday and doing naff or otherwise.
I'm going to pictures tomorrow night.
Oh, what are you going to see?
I want to see a new film that's coming out.
Valentine's Day?
The Lovely Bones.
The Lovely Bones. Ooh.
Read the novel, a very good novel.
Okay. Why are you telling me?
I'm just wondering what you was doing. I'm telling you what I'm doing.
I'm not coming with you, mate. I'm not coming with you. That's what you're thinking. Let's go to line 5. 5, you're on the wireless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love you.
I love you too, brother.
You are the best disc geezer in the whole world ever.
I am, yeah.
Show's been brilliant tonight. It's been well
It's
good.
been a good one, hasn't it?
Yeah. And you're lucky you're just finishing work and I'm just starting.
It's not only my finishing work for the day, I'm finishing work for the week. It's my weekend tomorrow, fella. And tomorrow, I have got nothing planned. I'm having a lie-in. I've got to make a phone call at 11. And then in the afternoon, I'm going to watch Die Hard 2 and play on my Xbox.
Oh, what?
Sweet.
That's wicked. That
I'm
is
living the dream.
sweet.
Living the dream.
Yeah, my weekend starts tomorrow as well, so wicked.
Oh, wicked. Living the dream. Anyway, what do you want?
I was just trying to say you're brilliant and you're excellent, and tonight's show's been fantastic.
Yeah, well, stop flirting with me, please. Please. For goodness sakes. 6, you're on the wireless.
Hello, Ian.
Hello.
How are you?
Good.
How's things?
All right.
Haven't spoken to you for a while.
Who is this?
Do you not recognise my voice?
I vaguely do, but I can't. I'm too tired to play games, so tell me who it is.
It's Mushfik.
It's Mushfik! Jeez, I haven't spoken to you for about 2.5 years.
Oh, no, I still listen to you on the Absolute Radio.
Well, aren't we the lucky ones?
Well, keep going, and I'll keep listening. Great show, Ian. Thanks a lot.
What is this? This has turned to the Steve Allen backslapping show. Mushfik, how come your voice hasn't broken yet? He's gone. Mushfik is gone. Mushfik used to phone me at LBC. Very, very dull caller. But good to know that he's still alive. Line 2, you're on the wireless.
Hello.
Hello there.
Hello, this is Paolo.
Pano?
This is Paolo.
Okay, Paolo. Vague casual racism. Okay, we can bear with this about 20 seconds. Go on.
No?
No, actually, probably not. There we go. If you're going to do casual racism, you've got to get in there and be clever and quick, not just go, hello, I have a funny voice. Yes, line 2.
Hello.
Yes.
Did I just hear you correctly? Did you just say that you've got an Xbox?
Correct.
Oh, mate.
What?
You need to get a better console.
What, like what?
Like the PS3. The only other
Got one of them as well, fella.
Oh, I hate you. I'm tired.
Yeah, up yours. I'm not a one-console man. Jeez. What do you think I am? Let's go to line 2. 2, you're on the wireless.
Oh, hello there, Ian. Hi.
Hello there.
Hi, Rahul D here.
Ah, it's Rahul.
Hi. Oh, look, I don't want to milk my sort of diminishing statements.
You really polarise people, Rahul.
Well, but the thing is that I've had such a phenomenal response on Facebook.
Yeah.
Phenomenal not always meaning good, but a response nonetheless. And I was just wondering, and I'm being deadly serious here, Ian.
Yes.
I've got a brilliant business idea that will propel your status across the country.
Yes.
And will be an inroad for my status. So I was wondering if I could come in
What?
for a 5 or 10 minute interview.
Yeah.
And then, you can ask me questions, I can ask you questions.
Hello? Hello. Why would I want to ask you questions?
Well, no, because I've got a brilliant business idea.
Right.
Are you contactable on email?
Yes, I have an email, yes.
But do you, are you deluged with fan requests and so forth?
I don't really respond to emails, if that's what you're asking me.
No, because I'm a very serious businessman.
Right, but I don't care. I don't...
Really?
What are you trying to say to me?
Well, I have a brilliant idea for a show that you and I can do together.
Tell us what it is.
It would be you following me for a few months.
Right.
And I think because you've got insider information in the industry and I'm already sort of quite a big star.
Yes.
This thing doesn't really work now that you've worked out who I am.
Right.
It worked before, because when you said the Michael Jackson thing, that obviously showed that you'd...
Now you're deconstructing it.
No, but it's amazing how much a construct can engender both apathy and antipathy.
But the construct... No, I'm just checking my emails. The construct... I can't believe we're deconstructing his character that he's created now, that we've now have just blown out of the water. But the construct was still standing.
Yes.
But it's gone now.
No, but it was not on very stable foundation.
It was being built, and it was strong, and people were annoyed by it. But now it's gone. Now you've knocked it down.
But can we sort of try and rebuild it somewhat?
No, you can't now. Now that we've had this conversation...
Yeah.
Rahul Badoobadaba is dead.
It was Dahoobada.
Yeah.
No, but if you would have pretended not to have realised who I was...
But I didn't... I had to realise to come through the other side.
Is my voice really that recognisable?
Well, yeah, I knew you from somewhere.
No, but in my defence, two final points. In my defence, number one, I have never called TalkSport, as I said.
No, I know. Listen, you haven't called me for like 3 years, and I couldn't place where the voice was, so I was fishing around, and then someone on Facebook told me who you were.
No, they're such little girls.
But listen, until we had this conversation, it still worked.
No, but they're all such little girls. They send me abusive messages, like little 12-year-old boys. Can I name a name, or I can't do that?
Mark Cross is up next. Thank you very much. Thank you, Brian. Bye-bye.